What's up, people? Welcome back to the YouTube channel.
What
My
up?
name is Micah, aka CMS in the flesh, and I got with me P. Ross, the Don Mega of the Purple Underground, and then I got with me my other big bro,
You already know.
the #1 funk brother out of the Nasty Natty, Lenny B,
That's
aka
right. The Nasty
Elba.
Natty, baby. Nasty
Yeah,
Natty.
tell the truth. Tell the truth. Amen.
Yes. What's up, fellas?
What's
What's
good?
up, CMS? What's up, P. Ross?
Chilling, man. Chilling. So we're about to kick off celebration 2018 night number 2.
Yes.
Night
Go.
number 2.
Yep, day number 2, night number 2. So, you know, just coming off fresh off the beautiful first night, you know, just, flying in from Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky, straight into Minneapolis, going to get our badges, heading to our Airbnb, getting ready for the pre-celebration kickoff at Glick's. You know, the party that was by the Paisley 5 and Dime, along with Purple Funk San Francisco. So we had a beautiful night.
Shout out to them. Shout out to them.
Yes.
Shout out.
Yes, shout out. And for those who don't know, make sure you check out part 1 of our celebration video. But going into day number 2, it was the big day, you know, for the celebration, which was April 19th. And I mean, for me, I was just quietly excited, just amped up, just ready to go. And, you know, because for me, I already knew what I was going to wear, you know, at Paisley. So, and so, you know, before we headed over there, we actually made a stop by at the skating party that was by Purple Playground.
Purple Playground.
Yeah, Purple
Purple
Playground.
Playground. Shout out to Purple Playground. Shout out.
Yeah. So they had the Gangster Glam skate party. So, so yeah, that was real cool. I think that was like around, around noon or 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it was noon. It was noon to 2.
Okay.
And
What time we
You
get
know,
there? About 1?
close to 1, something
I
like
think
that. Yeah. And you know, we saw a lot of the usual suspects. You know what I'm saying? Alfonso Starr was there.
Yes, and he was sporting some Purple Underground attire,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
along with
Representing.
Jill Norman, who was looking mighty pretty in her Purple Underground hoodie. Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
Jill
Jill
Norman.
Norman.
Shout out to Jill Norman.
Yeah.
And ran into Miss Vicky Rivgan. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Vicky
Bobby
Ribbon.
C's wife.
Shout
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, Dr. wife, and she's the one who, you know, she took a couple selfies, some pics with me, and she had that cold-blooded controversy tour jacket on,
And
and I
original.
was like,
That's
man,
hot.
I
That
got
was
to
hot.
get that. You know what I'm saying? It was hot, so
Yes, sir.
I didn't know Paisley Park was selling it. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I was pleasantly surprised.
You was forced to
you
buy
know, when I
one.
got to the park, they had it. But we'll worry about that later.
Right.
But shout out to you know, Miss Z. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause she always show us love, and she's a sweet lady. You know what I'm saying?
Very sweet.
Yes,
Beautiful
she is.
inside and out. And,
Yes, she is.
you know, ran into Tracy from
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, you know, Pittsburgh group, you know what I'm saying? And who else? Gigi
GG.
was there.
Mm-hmm.
Sanji was there.
Yep. Our girl Angel Chestnut.
Angel Chestnut
was
was
there.
in the building.
Yeah.
Leslie Bird was there. I mean, everybody was there. I forgot my girl's name, who does the Prince, petite, impersonate the girl who had the Love Sexy jacket on.
Oh, okay.
Can't believe I forgot her name.
Dirty Mind chick.
Dirty Mind. Tell you
Yeah.
about. She was dirty. She wore the Dirty Mind outfit along with Tracy at the
At
at
Glick.
Glicks.
You know what? I meant to ask you all, was that the same girl with Tracy with the Dirty Mind
Yeah.
outfit?
Same girl.
So now I know.
Mhm.
Okay. Wow.
Same girl.
Yes, sir.
Her name will pop up in my head sooner or later.
Shayla, I believe.
Okay.
Right, Shayla. Right.
Okay.
You got it. That's it, P. Ross. Yes, she was there looking good, and everybody who had a theme. You know, the Purple fan really know how to dress up for events. So
Exactly.
Yeah, the
it
things
was
people
nice.
had was hot. For sure.
Right.
Mhm. Yeah.
Right. So enough, Now we got our little like I said, they had the Purple Playground pins that they gave us when we came through the door.
Right.
I still got mine.
Got man.
It was nice.
I still have mine. This should be in my bag somewhere. So, but
Yeah.
all in all, it was a nice turnout. I figured it was gonna be a little bit more people, but nonetheless, it was still nice. It was
Nah, it
cool.
was straight. It was straight.
Yeah. The food was good. Those hot dogs were on point.
You and them damn hot dogs, man. The hell?
Yeah.
Just saying, man. It was
I got the pizza.
delicious.
You know what I'm saying? I got the pizza and the little I think they had like chicken nuggets or something.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah.
All the food was good there, though. It was alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was nice. And after that, we rolled out.
We
Actually,
actually went.
again, taking pictures,
Right. Yeah. Did that. Let's see. What do we do next? Well, we had to go make a stop at Target to go get some groceries.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
For the
Mm-hmm.
so,
Got turned around a little bit. It threw us off schedule. That's why we didn't make it to Michael Dean's event.
yeah.
Podcast, brother. So we was trying, man. We was trying.
We were.
That hurt a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Not getting out there to see
Yeah.
our brother Michael Dean.
Yes, sir.
But we finally, like I said, as far as early in the day, it was sunny outside. It was beautiful.
All the
End up,
snow had melted.
Snow was melting.
Mm-hmm.
The snow was melting, and we after we put the food up, man, we started rolling out to Paisley.
Yeah.
Where we parked the car at the Chanhassen parking lot where the movie theater was, and got on a charter. You know what I'm saying? One of the little buses, and of course, everybody was shouting us out, which was, hey, like I said, showed us much love. It was appreciated,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody was in good spirits. And how did y'all feel? I mean, knowing that in a minute y'all was going to be in Paisley Park for the first time.
Yeah. I mean, for me, like, the outfit that I had on was, for those who don't know or did see me, I had on the Around the World in a Day hoodie with the album cover on the front and back. I purposely wore that because that was the first time I even heard the name Paisley Park from that album. So,
Right.
aside from the actual building, anytime I think of, that name or, the album cover always comes, to mind. So, I mean, just getting on there, and then when we pull up, I'm like, yeah, it's about to go down. So,
How'd you feel, P. Ross?
I mean, man, honestly, it was quite intoxicating. It was definitely something joyous in which I was ready to experience.
amen.
I mean, just the ride out was incredible. You know what I mean? Just You know, even the bus, but the bus ride was enjoyable. The whole thing, man, and I was like pumped, like from head to toe. You know, just waiting to see what it actually looked like on the inside. You know,
Right.
in person. So that's where I'm at with it.
Yeah, so on the way over, of course, we had some more people on the bus. You know, a man Christopher from Mr. Christopher from Funkatopia.
Yeah.
He was on the bus ride
Shout out
over.
to him.
You know, of course, Eric and Amber, Paisley 5 and Dime, they
Shout
was
out
on
to
the
them.
bus.
Yep.
And we, like I said, we was meeting people and we was having a good time. It was a party on the way over. You know, they playing Prince music on the bus, so so we was cool. We pull up to Paisley, you know, and I'm pretty sure y'all's hearts was pounding. You know what I'm saying? So I was just really, from my perspective, I'm just watching to see what y'all do, how y'all are taking everything in. You know what I'm saying? So when we get off the bus,
So how did we do, Lenny?
oh, y'all was cool, man. Y'all was cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't see no beads of sweat, nobody hyperventilating, you know. You know, Laura, all y'all, everybody was cool, you know. Shout out to Good Luck Sean.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, you know, met the security guard. You know, y'all finally met Julius and
Yeah.
and a couple other of the security, you know, there. That's real cool. And they greeted us, you know, like, hey, like everybody VIP, you know what I'm saying? Even when they taking your phone, you know what I'm saying, with giving you the phone case, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So first thing I did when I stepped in, I always look at the eyes, and then I turn around and look at the mural on the wall when you come in the door that'll be behind you when you walk through.
Right.
So when y'all first walked in, what's the first thing y'all looked at, and how'd you feel?
You can go, Micah.
Oh, you want me to go?
Yeah, you go.
Yeah, like you said, walking in, you know, we have to give them our phones, or they give us the phone case. And I think the first thing that I remember seeing was the eyes. And I mean, I've seen it on TV over the years, and I'm just like, just in awe. I mean, I was walking in real slow, just slowly just taking it all in. And then, yeah, I mean, I didn't get a chance to really stop and look at everything, you know, in detail like how I really wanted to. You know, I mean, even after, you know, that first day. So, you know, you're just in awe. I mean, which I'll say that again, I'm sure, in the next video, but I mean, that's pretty much, you know, how, you know, my whole feeling and reaction was to everything. Just like, I can't believe I'm here. So.
Right.
Right.
What about you, Ross?
First thing I saw was the eyes too, but I instantly thought about the Oprah interview when they showed the eyes. You know what I mean? You know, and you know, I was peeping the security, you know, due to my profession and all that, seeing what's up. And you know, the phone thing was kind of weird for me. You know, I had never been through nothing like that, but you know, it was very, very, very interesting. I'll just put it like that. You know, very interesting. So, but the eyes got me instantly. Instantly, the eyes. That, like, I don't see how you can miss them. I don't see how you can miss the eyes, because they big and they right there in your face.
Right, they right there in your face,
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying?
So
It's almost like you walking into the purple a purple wonderland. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
like bam. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's almost like you got to walk through the eyes to get to the good part. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
mm-hmm.
So we go through the because basically we're being ushered into the main room, you know, the main concert room area to get ready for the festivities.
Yep.
So when y'all first walked in to the big room, I know it had to hit you. When you look up, you see that symbol, this lighted symbol up in the corner of the ceiling.
Yeah.
Just like beaming down on you, like, oh
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was hot.
Because every time I look up like this, every time I look at it, what I hear in my head is the end of the Symbol album. You know that?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I feel.
That's whenever time I look up at it, that's what happens to me. So
Yep.
So I just want to know how did y'all feel as walking into the big room, man?
Well, I was looking at the stage, man. Like a lot of great performances that been on this stage, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a lot. You know.
Right.
From like again the Emancipation show and all that. Which you know, it was a great show. I liked it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No shade.
There we go.
You know, I thought it was set up great. You know what I mean? I didn't like the seating though. Didn't like the chairs, man. I thought they were very uncomfortable. You know.
Right.
But it's something you just deal with. You know what I mean? You know, you ain't there really to sit down no way. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You know.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the first thing that came to mind when I first walked in was the same thing. Like, wow, you know, there was a lot of good performances that were held in that room. Now, this wasn't the rave until the year 2000.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was shot there.
Yeah, so that was probably the first thing that came to mind for me.
Right.
And,
Graffiti Bridge.
Cheers. Huh?
Graffiti Bridge.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
So.
And those cheers were a little uncomfortable, but you know, I was just rolling with it.
So, of course, we're not going to go through the whole itinerary of the Paisley Park Celebration Track 2 event, but
which Track 2 was the dopest track? Because, you know, Purple Underground was on Track 2.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you wasn't on Track 2, you wasn't nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
You wasn't nowhere if you wasn't on. Ooh, ski.
Right. So, the main, well, of course, they showed the piano microphone concert.
Yeah.
Or the first part.
Hold on, wait a minute. Before you go into that, remember when Wally came out? You know, he was the guest MC.
Oh yeah, Wally. Yeah.
First thing they showed was the premiere for the "Nothing Compares to You" music video.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yes.
So
shout out
to
Wally. Wally came
out
looking. No.
Yes, Wally Safford. Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Wally came out looking cool, doing his thing.
Yes, he did.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I was real shocked to show that video because I thought it would put a damper on the mood for a second, you know. But the video was great. I mean, it was just some exclusive footage. I was just like that the whole time. Like my mouth just dropped. Just
when I saw it, man, it definitely it made me tear up a little bit.
Yeah.
But seeing him in the moves he was doing made me smile, man. 'Cause that took me back to, like, you know, prime Prince.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
The moves on the video I mean, I don't know how y'all felt. I kind of felt like, although I know they put it together, but I felt like that's something Prince would have done like that.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? I felt like that's something that he would have done like that. You know what I'm saying? That like, yeah, at first it was kind of sad, but then when you get to him dancing and you see him smiling and stuff, it's like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is like a rare moment. I done watched the video every day since we done left.
Yeah.
I done watched it every day. Like,
and you know, no. Go ahead, P. Ross. Go ahead.
Nah, you go ahead.
Now, I was just gonna say, for me, watching that video, it also just shows that side of him. You know, behind the scenes, how he was so detailed on how he was to look on stage, how the band was to look.
Right.
I mean, you could just see him just, you know, doing the work, and just really trying to, you know, hone his craft. I mean, even as a live performer, you know.
Right. I was thinking about the interaction he had with Wendy.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? When the little part, it was cute. You know what I'm saying? It was like he was like teasing her a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But it was in a fun way. And to see her reaction, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
That was nice. That was nice.
Yeah.
You know, real heartwarming type of feeling.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The move, man.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a very well put together music video.
They was slick.
Now, do you know for sure that they put it together, or did Prince already have it like stashed away in the vault?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I could see him actually putting that together. I don't know if they put it together, or it was already put together. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
yeah, we have to do some research on that. We have to holler at somebody about that.
And what's crazy is it may have been slated for release next. You know what I mean? Who knows?
Yeah,
Who
maybe,
knows, man. All right.
Yeah, maybe.
So what do we have next?
Well, after the music video, I believe it was the first panel discussion featuring the fabulous, talented, beautiful Sheila E.
Yes, yeah. Speak on it.
Yes.
Yeah, Sheila was.
And I believe who was it? Gilbert Davison.
Gilbert Davison, yeah. Her manager, you know, B had a Paisley part.
Yep.
And did he run Grand Slam too?
Yeah.
Grand Slam.
Mm-hmm.
He ran Grand Slam, and he was also Prince's bodyguard at one point. So, and he was the one that was asking her the questions. So, I thought it was a very good panel discussion. Definitely found out some things about Sheila that I wasn't even aware of yet. I still need to read her book.
Right.
I'm doing. So.
Well, I liked it when she talked about when he first bought the property, and he was saying this is gonna be Studio A, this is gonna be this is gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? When it was all rubble, I thought that was like real interesting.
They out there in the big, just in dirt where, but they had it marked off.
Yeah.
Right.
With with the sticks and all that type of stuff. And that was a great story.
That was. And I was telling her where everything was gonna be at, and she was just, just listening to him like, really, like yeah.
So it kind of showed how close him and Sheila was. You know what I mean?
Right.
For him to spend that, a moment like that with her. Not saying that he might not have done it with other people in the band or family members or whatever, but that's just like something that you do, you know what I'm saying, with your ride or die. You know what I mean?
Right.
You
right.
know, I mean, it was a very, I could tell she was, while she was telling the story, I mean, it was emotional for her,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But she had that more of a, what I call a happy tear vibe, you know what I'm saying? That happy cry, not crying, but you could tell it's touching her, you know what I'm saying? It was heartfelt, so.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
You know, that was good to see. You know, the vulnerability. You know what I'm saying? That's what you saw really all week long with people that work with Prince or was close to him. You know, that they're talking about how close they were with Prince or what he meant. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to see that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, she told some great stories. I think the funniest one was when she told about how the outfit with the half leg and the other one,
Yeah, one leg in, one leg out.
right? Like
Right.
how that sort of came about and what Prince's reaction was, when he seen that.
Right.
That was pretty
Right.
funny.
Yeah,
So,
that was funny. That was real funny.
Yeah.
And she definitely dropped the mic on that one. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That was classic.
that was classic, So,
I think, after that I think it was the first half of the piano and microphone gala show.
Wait, before we get into that, let's talk about the lunch right quick.
Okay.
bunch of lunch.
Let's talk about the lunch right quick. I had vegetarian pizza for the first time. Prince
Same here.
style, I guess. How did you like it, Micah?
I didn't think it was that great. It was just, it was so.
Yeah, it was just so. But then we had the pie or the cake. What was that cake?
It was cake. Yeah. We had cake. Me and Laura. We
Yeah.
had cake, and the cake was delicious.
What was it called though? It was off the hook. It was off the chain.
I can't remember right now.
But it was off the chain. And I know, Lenny, you bought the meal pass.
Right.
Yeah. So how was that?
The meal pass, it wasn't as good as the first year.
Right.
But on a scale of 1 to 10, I still give it about a 7.
Oh, okay.
It was a few what I call different entrees they had this year that they didn't have last year.
Mm-hmm.
That was the bomb to me.
Right.
Of course, the sweets are always the bomb. I mean, from the little strawberry cake to the lemon danishes. I mean, they got all. I mean, the brother had a sweet tooth, and whoever was doing the sweets, bruh, they do it big.
Right.
I mean, I can see him all day just chocolate chip cookie. I mean, it's all day, bro. Sugared up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Next up, the piano and microphone gala show number 2 at Paisley. We got a chance to see the first half of that show. So, what are you guys' thoughts on that?
I mean, for me, when he did "Wow," that's like one of my favorite songs off Plectrum Electrum. You know, the whole what we saw was hot, but "Wow" was like that shit for me. You know what I mean? Like real talk. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's just something magical about that song to me. I don't know why don't nobody else feel like that, but it's that shit.
Right.
Well, I like the way it seemed like he just he still kept his spontaneity, where you can tell he was just vibing, and he might have had a few songs he knew he was gonna play, and then just kind of just riffed it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of just winged it through the show as far as how he felt, whatever the vibe that hit him.
Right.
You know, he would do little piano runs and hold a note until he was thinking of like, okay, I'm gonna go into this song. Or how he do when he at the piano, he'll start a song and go, no, and then go into something else. It's just great to see him in that mode where it's like he stripped down, ain't no band, it's just him and the piano, bro.
Yeah.
Right, but exactly like he can. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Genius. You can still see the genius at work.
Right.
Even though it's broken down to the simplicity of just him and the piano.
Right, but like you said, like I just want to elaborate on that, like the fact that he can do something like that and just at any point just say, well, I don't want to do this and I want to do it this way, and he could just do it, you know what I'm saying, without no band coverage, and he just all by himself, like you said, stripped down, you know.
Right.
So yeah, that was hot.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Right. It's almost like he was freestyling. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like, and I mean, I've seen musicians at the piano before. People sit down and sing their song, but how he effortlessly go from one song to another, and maybe even have 3 songs going on at the same time, and he's talking to the crowd, you know, getting that feedback from the crowd back and forth, that energy. He never loses the crowd. He never forgets about the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Some artists go up and play.
Right.
And they don't even, you know, there's no relationship with the crowd really. You know what I'm saying? But he always, through his whole career, understood the power of the crowd, his fans. You know what I'm saying? If the fans wasn't feeling it, he might, you know, he changed gears. That's how good he was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what's most amazing to me about the piano and microphone footage.
Yeah.
It's just, and plus that was the beginning, the first time you done it for the audience, and how it still felt like it was almost damn near perfect. You know what I'm saying? Even though he was working out kinks and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, so it's like, damn, even when he's, you know, in the infant stages of an idea, his creativity is so good, man. It just feels like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He just, you know, it's almost like he's still at a level 10 in performance.
Right.
So, you know. And plus it was emotional too, you know.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing there were a couple people who got really emotional after seeing that. So yeah, it was definitely a great moment just to actually see that visual. And I think last year's celebration they showed the first show of that same night. So
yeah, they showed the first show.
Yeah. So, yeah, because I'm pretty familiar with the first show, you know, on bootleg. I've listened to the second one a couple of times, which were I enjoyed both of them. Right. But just to see it was amazing.
And especially to see it and hear it, because the sound system was off the chain.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like, boom, like he was right there. You know what I mean?
That's what it felt like, though. Like, you know, he was like right there performing it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, you know, I think I was able to block out everything around and just kind of imagine like him right there and then and there.
Right.
So it was a sight to see,
bro. That's a good analogy.
Yeah.
That's how it feels. You know, for people who haven't been yet and are pretty much of the mindset that, well, Prince ain't there, so why should I go? It's not really going to be you know, what's going to make the experience great for me if he's not here? when actually um, it's I can't say it's 100% satisfying if you're a person who, like me, saw Prince there doing his thing.
Right.
But it's definitely the next best thing.
Right.
I mean, you know, especially for somebody who's never been to Paisley Park. You know, I can't stress enough about just going.
Right.
Just one time. You know what I'm saying? Just one time. Then you can say, hey, I ain't going no more. But at least go one time.
For sure.
And you'll feel it. You'll feel him. You'll feel his presence.
Yeah.
If you just go one time. You know, now his presence will vary from person to person.
Yeah.
But you'll feel his presence one of them days.
Right.
If not every day, you're going to feel his presence one of those days.
Yes, you will.
So, you know, and hell, after that, I mean, the panels are all cool, but you know, Sheila, man.
Sheila did that.
Yeah.
She turned that out.
Yeah.
Sheila, you put it down, man.
And you know what? Before we get into Sheila, I want to give another shout out to Wally Safford for shouting us out.
Oh, yeah, Wally.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Wally.
Shouting us out in Paisley Park. Totally unexpected.
Totally.
Yeah,
You
we're
know?
going to adopt him, Uncle Wally, you know, like our boy Rodney Fitzgerald. We're just going to start calling him Uncle Wally, you know what I'm saying? I call him Father Wally, but, you know, he's definitely a new funky friend for life. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, Wally Wall, we down with Wally now. Get your Wally shirts.
Oh yeah.
Get your shirt. You know, so, but Sheila, man, oh. I know Laura was, that, you know, that's Laura. That's one of the main reasons Laura went. To see Sheila.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, and Sheila didn't disappoint. And she surprised us with Mike Tate coming on stage with the twins. Man, look, I was in heaven. I was just like, wow.
Yeah.
I love that. I love it. I love it when she incorporates them.
Right.
Because it's not closure, but it really feels like a celebration when you get the women together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was in Prince's life. Sheila, Mike, Tay, twins, and they collaborate like that. You know what I'm saying? That's some real love for one another right there. To either put everything aside or forget what's happening in the cause of celebrating Prince. Hey man, that's what that was a perfect example. You know, in the picture they took at the end was like, you know, the big selfie with everybody.
Right.
That was off the chain, man.
Throwing up the heart.
Throwing up the hearts, yeah.
You know, for Sheila's show, for me, it was interesting how it started off because she did a medley of songs from Sign of the Times, and it started off just like the movie, the film, almost in a sense, with Sign of the Times, and then it went into Play in the Sunshine,
Right.
into your favorite, Lenny, Housequake.
Baby.
Yeah.
Housequake, my favorite song, man. My favorite Prince song.
And you know, she also did you know, a few obscure Prince songs, you know, that are great. Get on the Boat, Tell Zone. Oh man, that was nice. Maite.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice. Right.
Yes. Yes. I mean that song is perfect for her. To, you know, just
Right. It is. It is.
And,
Like I said, it was wonderful. It was beautiful to see that, man. It was like I said, ever since the BET Awards, man, when they all came out and Sheila did that and Maite was there and the twins, I was like, man, they should take that on the road.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But so I just felt lucky enough to see it live instead of, I mean, it was cool on TV, but actually be there, see the twins, and see Maite and Sheila doing their thing. And Sheila's band was on point as usual. Her singing was on point. Man,
Yeah.
you know.
And one part where where it got a little emotional, where she was, of course, she was trying to address, about the fact that, with Prince not being here physically, that was a very touching moment. I know I had to, console Laura, because she just started just like tearing up, and then there was like other people, and then she was just sort of addressing about how the world is and what it would be like if we all just loved one another, and she told everybody just to turn around and look at someone that you don't know and just tell them that you love them. So that was that was real deep right there, and then the part where she came out in the audience, and then she like was right in the middle, like right in the I guess like the middle row, and I just noticed how it was just looking at her, and then people in the front turned around, and it got to a point where people just like immediately just sat down. Like you didn't hear nobody just say, "Hey, can you sit down?" Like everybody just sat down. That's right there. I had a moment where I seen her aura. Like she just had like this goddess aura.
Right.
I was like, man. So she's great.
And it's like they say, the language of music. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody said. It's like something told everybody to sit down. You know what I'm saying? Nobody said it. It just happened.
It just
organic.
Right. Everybody just did that. I was just like, wow. It was just in just a real respectful way. Like
Right. So of course, after Sheila throws it down, and of course we get our. I don't know how y'all felt. Of course, I've seen the merchandise area before. What y'all think about the merchandise area the first time y'all laid eyes on?
Yo, I thought it was hot.
Yeah,
it was hot. It was almost like the same shit that was at the hotel, but like a little bit more. You know what I mean? They had like the keychains and the books. They had more socks. I think I picked up another pair of socks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the hat. Shit.
Hey man, and I waited. Now I saw my love for one another hoodie.
Right.
And I wanted to get.
And you picked up the jacket.
But what I'm saying, I talked myself out of the hoodie for the first day. I said, I'm going to get it tomorrow.
Right.
It was go. Or they had it in my size. You know what I'm saying? They have it in my size. But with Miss Z, Miss Z wearing that daggone controversy tour jacket, I saw that. I said, "Oh, I'm getting it. If I don't do another damn thing else, I'm getting this jacket." And so I got that jacket, man. And I'm happy with it. It's sweet, man. It's sweet. But like I said, I gotta give all props to her because it looks so good on her.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, that's hot. I'm like, damn, I wish it was for sale or something. And she kind of like teased me a little bit, where I was like, you should give me that jacket. She was like, nah, this is it, one of a kind, babe. Can't get, you got to do something, you know what I'm saying? So when she saw me at Paisley and she was wearing it, she like laughed because she knew I was like, oh, you should have told me that they were selling the jacket. You know what I'm saying? She said, I just wanted to be a surprise. So that was cool, man. So, but I got that jacket, man. I was so happy. But then, like I said, all the other stuff, I saw the little pins and I almost got the new cymbal tambourine that they got out. So, but I said I'll wait on that, man. So, but the merchandise area was nice, man. It had a few more shirts than last year, so. But the
Yeah.
bean stuff, I can't. The skull cap's too big for my head, man. I can't wear it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
And then they also had the, I guess like the special exclusive T-shirts, like from the parade and Love
Right.
Sexy, and I think it was 1999.
Yeah, the vintage shirts.
Huh?
The vintage shirts.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, those were. It was a little bit out of my price range, and
For sure enough, it was.
I had
So
to
then,
pass my notes. I just had to look at them.
You know, so of course after Paisley Park was over, we, you get back on your shuttle bus, and we was hyped. I know I was hyped, and I was looking forward to the night to come because I knew that we was gonna get hit with the bomb shit because of Jellybean Johnson experience, bruh.
Yes.
I knew. I said, man, Jellybean them gonna turn it out. And when we get to the venue, man, and of course we got familiar faces. We got girl Sanji there from Purple Funk San Francisco. There was other people there. Of course,
Friend, the guy.
Ingrid Chavez was there,
Yeah, she was there.
and Eric and Amber, and my boy Tim Payton
Yeah.
was there,
Yeah.
and the opening act, Tracy Blake. This band, I got my man CD one day. We'll do a review on it soon, I hope. But they were off the hook, man. Tracy Blake is the truth, and the original songs I heard are the truth. I was like, the Minneapolis sound is in good hands, especially with the how it's like the power of the band, a powerful band that can they funky, but they still keep that rock vibe. They still got that guitar driven, force going with the music, and they was perfect for open up for Jellybean and Freak Juice and them. You know what I mean? And of
What's
course,
the name of that album?
Woo!
What's the name of that album?
Which one?
What's the name of that album?
With Tracy Blake?
Yeah.
I don't know. I got it though.
Go.
So of course, Tracy Blake does their thing, and then we out there jamming, and Jellybean and them come on and just tear the roof off the building.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, tore the roof off the building.
Yes, they did.
I mean, and I was impressed with the inclusion of the guy that was rapping, because I liked his rapping style. I didn't get his name, but I loved his rapping style with the band.
Yeah, he was hot.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was tight, original lyrics. You can hear him throwing Jellybean's name in there, Freak Juice this and all that. Man, it was, hey, bruh. Woo.
But the ultimate though,
Here we go.
the ultimate was T.C. Ellis.
Oh yeah.
T.C. Ellis.
And it made me think about Graffiti Bridge though, like when he was like, "Yo, why don't you let me rap?" It was like he got to the stage and they like, "Nah, man," and he grabbed, "This is my city." You understand what I'm saying? And he went in.
He went in, man.
He went in.
T down, man, had bars and bars of shiznit.
Yeah.
It was spitting, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to T.C.
And I was
Ellis.
like, I just had my mouth was open, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it was almost like the OG just saying, hey, I'm still here. I'm still relevant now. I can still do this shit now. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget about me now. Don't forget.
Mm-hmm.
So it was cool, man. And then, of course, meeting him after that.
Right.
And hollering at him, man, you know, was cool, man. I mean, he was straight, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So that was a highlight. You know what I'm saying? Even though some people didn't like it, but it was cool with me, man. You know, so sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Nah, it was hot. It was hot.
It was cool. I thought it was very entertaining because at first I'm thinking, you know, when he got up there and they wouldn't give him the mic, I'm thinking this is part of the act.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking, oh, are they for real? So it's like, I don't know. But then once he grabbed the mic, and then the other guy who was the rapper who was on stage with Jellybean and Tory, he's just kind of like, okay, whatever. He starts bobbing his head and just, you know, rolling with it. So,
yeah, he was grooving.
So,
right.
Yeah, man. And TC was real cool. We got a chance to take some photos with him, and I ended up giving him a Purple Underground bracelet and button. So, yeah, he was real cool.
Yeah, I got me a Freak Juice shirt too.
Oh, okay.
I got me a Freak Juice shirt. I like that the jacket that Eric and Amber was wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
You know, with the Freak Juice on it, man. I like that. I'm about to try to get one of them for real.
Oh, yeah.
But we just had a ball, man, dancing. I forgot the sister's name. She remind you. You know the girl. You know, did any of you see Chirac?
Nuh-uh.
The Spike Lee movie?
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, well, the girl that was the star of the movie. Did you see any footage of her?
Nuh-uh.
Well, this sister, we took a picture with her at First Avenue, but her name escapes me right now. She was the one dancing in front of the stage.
Right, yeah.
And she was doing her. I mean, she was jamming. She kept me out there, bro. She kept me out there. But she was a straight 12. You hear me? Straight 12. Chocolate City in the building. Yeah. But she said she was from Detroit, man. So, but she had her own little vibe, man. And that's the type of music, like I said, the way they was jamming, you just had to move. You couldn't be out on the dance floor and just stand still, because, like I said, Ingrid was jamming. Whenever she came out, she danced. You know, and it was that feel good type of music, that Minneapolis shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That we like. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm looking forward for the, when we finally review the Tracy Blake CD, and of course, whatever Jellybean and them come out with, man.
Right.
You know, we gotta support that.
Yeah, it's gonna be smoking.
Yeah.
That's gonna be hot, man. That's gonna be hot.
And Jellybean is a really cool, down to earth brother, man. Like, very personable. You could just go up to him and just say, you know, introduce yourself and just say, "Hey, how's it going?" And he's very friendly. And shout out to Prince's friend, the guy who also does the YouTube videos and video blogs.
Right.
He seen me and P. Ross, and we walked over to him and spoke to him real briefly, but, you know, we just wanted to go over there and show love, and, you know, cause we, you know, out here doing, you know, the same thing we doing. So, you know, hopefully next time we'll get a chance to chop it up a little bit more and take some selfies or go live on Facebook or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, wasn't Spooky? Spooky was there too, wasn't
he? Yeah, he was there.
You know what?
Yeah, Spooky was there. Shout out to Spooky Electric, man.
Sure was.
Yeah, Spooky was out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because him actually took a real nice photo together. So, yep, he was there.
Right, man. Like I said, we had a ball, bruh. That was nice. That was nice.
Right, so
that was nice. You know, that was the way to end the night. You know what I'm saying? In the first day of the celebration, the first official day. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
And like I said, it was hard to go to sleep. I mean, once you get back to your spot, whether it's a hotel or your Airbnb, after a day like that,
Yeah, you amped
what
up.
we do? We go, hey, we went to the meat room and started talking about it because
Right.
you can't go to sleep.
For
Yeah.
sure. So you know
Can't
that's night 2 of Celebration 2018. You know, it was off the chain, of course. You know, Purple Underground, we did our thing. Everybody did their thing. So,
Everybody.
Right.
you know, y'all stay tuned for night 3. Y'all got anything y'all want to say before we wrap this up?
Peace and be wild, baby. You know, check us out. Check out the Underground on Facebook,
Check us out on Instagram. Yep.
All right.
And
I'll
be on the lookout for part 3.
I'll leave them links down in the description for everybody. Everybody's personal stuff too, so I'll leave them links down there. So you know,
Appreciate that.
so you know, we out. This night 2. Peace.
All right. Peace. Keep it funky, baby.